Let's bring in Adam Bazaldua, a Dallas City Councilman who experienced the heavy rains and the flooding for himself. First of all, I'm so glad you're safe. How are you and your family doing?
We're fine. It was definitely a lot to navigate through the morning commute to get my daughter to school, but everyone's fine.
Oh, they still have school. That's good. Because some of those pictures, it doesn't look like you could get anywhere. You actually took some photos of stranded cars in the district you serve in. Some of the streets are impassable. Emergency responders have to be going out. Do you know anything about updates on rescues? I know one person's died.
We've only heard of one fatality in the county. Actually, it wasn't in the city of Dallas. It was in a neighboring suburb. However, there was a record number of calls. There was over 600 calls for response that our DPD, our police department, went out to, but we also had a lot of our own first responder vehicles that were stalled out and got stuck as well. About 25 police vehicles, 8 fire and rescue vehicles and apparatuses have all also been stalled out and got stuck in these waters as well.
The Dallas County Judge, Clay Jenkins, declaring a state of disaster. What kind of help do people need right now?
Well, there's several of my constituents who, when these waters rose up before they receded, made their way into their lofts or into their homes. A lot of water damage, just as if it was a hurricane flood, if you will. Some of what we've seen in a lot of the coastal towns when hurricanes come in is a lot of what the damage is that we're really not used to and quite frankly aren't insured for. And so there's several people that have lost quite a bit of everything when it comes to their personal belongings and are going to have to start from scratch. So the state of disaster is a great start. It's in order for our residents to seek the state and federal resources that will be provided for it being declared a state of disaster. But there's going to be a lot of need for the community to get around those who are impacted to get them back whole.
And what, first, I think I need to know this. I used to live in Fort Worth, still have a lot of friends there in DFW. How widespread is this? We're seeing those pictures, but I'm just wanting to give people who are watching an idea. When you say, I mean, is this widespread? This is beyond the city. You mentioned the county, but are people in towns like Denton or Saginaw, or I'm just thinking of East Dallas? How many cities and areas are affected by flooding like what we're seeing here in these images?
I think it's safe to say that the majority of all of the municipalities in Dallas County for sure, and that's what I have most information about. I know Tarrant was just as impacted. If you looked at the radar when this was happening, it was essentially a huge dump of storm over the DFW Metroplex as a whole, which encompasses 30 plus municipalities that were impacted. So this was absolutely widespread. It was nothing unique to even the North Texas region. It's something that our neighbors in Central Texas also experienced. I know Austin and Waco also had quite a bit of rain pour and high waters as well that also impacted their residents.
Okay, well, I'm certainly sending my thoughts to you all. There are residents who are still going to be picking up the pieces for quite some time, and I know that there will be resources available as time allows. Thank you so much, Dallas City Councilman Adam Bazaldua.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.